entertainers of Europe have to deliver a classic performance as Bayern Munich taste the Old Trafford experience for the very first.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the European Super League. Lucky ones, maybe like Arsenal, will put this year's efforts down to experience, but Bayern Munich and Manchester United expect to be in the last eight. Both were last season, maybe both will survive tonight, but what they clearly share is an historic tradition in Europe's Premier Club competition. They both want to get their hands on the European Cup.
Players. I'd like to see them play a little bit narrower than they have been playing in recent games and try and enable Keane and Scholes to dominate midfield in the early stages. On the break, United will have to really focus on him when they're attacking themselves.
Ryan Giggs, who didn't play in Munich, over a month out of the side with a broken bone in his left foot, has figured in the last 3 minutes. England against Germany, the Ashes series of European football. Beckham. Giggs has broken down the centre, got inside Strums. Chance here for Andy Cole. Great block, Dwight York! Cole had the better chance. Great defending by the two Bayern Munich defenders in front of him. York felt that he had to hit it first time.
This was a magnificent ball from Beckham. He drills that right across. Giggs gets inside the last defender. He sets it Cole up. Good blocking. Unlucky with the second shot. You have to say at this level, that's a good chance. But as you say, full marks to the German defenders blocking. But he looked a bit tentative there, Andy Cole, as he went onto it.
It was Babel and Strunz who... This is Giggs. Speaking Strunz. Crossed in towards York! Well, Babel did enough in front of him to make it difficult for Dwight York to direct his header.
But that's the sort of thing we're looking from Giggs, and he picks it up, gets at the back of Strunz, produces a ball. This is the shot from Beckham coming in. It'll be dipping and swerving, that's for sure. Keeper could have headed it away, really. Might have made a mess of his face, but there's the one now. Good deep cross. And York just can't get over it. I thought at one stage he was just going to guide that into the roof. Look at that, that's excellent play to get this fella in.
Leage. In towards Elbert! Well, he stole a march on Gary Neville, couldn't quite direct his header. Neville did recover and make it difficult for Elbert, who needed to be courageous, but who had a side of goal.
Should have scored. Great ball in there from Lizarazu. He's got across Neville, and a player, he's got a good contact on the ball. When he's headed that, he will have thought...
Keane rolled into Giggs. That's a clever touch. It's Cole on the turn. Oh, it was a whisker away. That's the closest that Manchester United have come so far. Andy Cole almost providing the breakthrough.
What about that? What a touch there from Giggs. And when Cole swung that round, I thought the element of surprise might have done the keeper, because you think for all the world he's going to go and try and curl it around the keeper's left arm. Drags it across him, keeper's wrong-footed, narrowly wide of the post, but a magnificent piece of play. That's a better run though. He stretched the defenders, he's made them work at him, he's taken the game back about 30 yards.
Cole away from Babel, deflected, and Cole did really well at the near post.
That was much better from Andy Cole. Ran towards their goal, desperately looking, drove at the defender, got the deflection.
Oh no,
It's off the pitch, isn't it?
It's a divot. I wanted to Giggs with some space here. Let the ball run across him, and it's forced him rather wide. Giggs taking on Strunz, turn him. Rolled back now. It's Roy Keane. It's 1-0. Invaluable strike from the Manchester United captain. They lead with 2 minutes of the first half remaining, and the quarter-finals start to move onto the horizon.
Look at the credit Giggs has got. Perhaps should have taken the Beckham's pass easier. Has got close down. He's kept his head, instead of just throwing it aimlessly. Sees Keane appearing on the edge of the box. Picks him with a spotter's badge. And that is no way that's coming back. That is a great strike from the edge of the box. Keeper unsighted.
Beckham's corner. Whip towards Keane beyond the far post. Oh, what a chance for Johnson, and he couldn't take it. He got a second opportunity, but nothing like as good as the first one that came his way. Well, if only that had fallen to Colo York.
I tell you what, he's been on the field. That's brilliant the way. There's a suggestion of handball there actually against Ruffo, but that's brilliant the way Keane's kept that in play. And Johnson has had an absolutely. Oh, I tell you what, he could have blown that in. And even this is a good chance, you know. He's been on the field a minute and a half, might have had a hat trick.
Always to the kicker's advantage. It's Effenberg. And Schmeichel had everything behind it. It bounced awkwardly in front of him. It was pretty routine for Peter Schmeichel. Effenberg hit the wall. Almost came for Babel. Johnson was first to it. Andy Cole trying to lead a counter-attack. Everything's to his right, really. Strums with a terrific challenge. And he's knocked it forward to Zickler. And here goes Kufor. Got his shot away, and Schmeichel made a terrific save. Big moment for Peter Schmeichel there. Kept out a very powerful drive by Sami Kufor.
Series of rebounds, a nice little lay into his run. Sami Kufor pressured by Jaap Stam. Just a nice push round the corner for Schmeichel.
Sort of save that I suppose we've come to take for granted from him during his 8 seasons with Manchester United, but it's very important at this moment for him and the club. York let it go at the near post, and Gary Neville had to clear. Another scare. It's Thomas Strunz now. Picked off this time by Paul Scholes, and United have got men to break, but Strunz has won it back from Scholes. And Cole has won it back from Strunz, and here goes Giggs, and Beckham is forward, and Scholes is forward, and Cole is forward. Giggs taking on Mateus, no contest. It's Ryan Giggs. Pulled back towards David Beckham. He's beaten Carr to the ball, but he can't keep it in play. It's a goal kick.
I think Giggs may have overrun that, you know. But an exciting break. We've seen a load of pressure from Bayern Munich. All of a sudden we get this break. He leaves. No, he's kept it in. And David Beckham's made a great run across the near post. Just can't hold his touch. Just can't keep the thing in play. But that's the beauty of this game. Munich chasing for an equaliser.
To Bayern Munich. Effenberg takes. All headed on by Strunz, and they smuggled it in. It's Salihamidzic. Bayern Munich are level. 11 minutes of the second half gone. And the Bosnian Hasan Salihamidzic, who scored their late winner at the Nou Camp, has scored an equaliser here at Old Trafford.
Well, I tell you what, in offence, I always have the feeling about United, they are vulnerable on corners. I don't worry about them. But that's just an ordinary ball in. It's kept in the box. Strunz, I think, his head's the thing in there. And there's two of them. I mean, Elbar could have scored that as well. I mean, you needed somebody to come
trying to run ahead of him. He's got Salihamidzic to his left. Elber going alone. Now he's found Alexander Zickler. Got his shot away. Deflected off Stam, and Elber's there. And that's not very far away either.
I'll tell you what, we're talking, the way the game has swung around. A minute ago we were talking about whether Munich would qualify. Now that almost put United out of the tournament, hasn't it? I mean, it's got the deflection there of Stam, and I tell you, Elbar is a hair's breadth from turning the game right round on its head.
Cole, this is Beckham. Clip long towards Ronnie Johnson beyond the far post. Giggs is there, Carr makes a punch. Might come here for Paul Scholes now for Manchester United. Deflected out of harm's way and for a corner kick.
I tell you what, I remember us talking about first half. First time he's appeared in the box. That was a stick on goal, he's got a deflection.
Half an hour remaining.
But Ronnie Johnson's done very well there. Keeper's done exceptionally well there. Trying to just intercept that.
For the German national team this season. Corner's been taken. Giggs with the header forward. York with the hook volley, and Kahn held it. Well, it was a fascinating rather than furious first half, but this is really warming up.
This
now
might be a blow. I've been watching.
Possibilities here. Terrific cross. Andy Cole with the header. Oh! Well, it's going to have a paint mark on it when it comes to rest. It was so close to the far post.
People will say that's a miss, but that's a super ball in, and as soon as Beckham shapes, you know where he's going, where the ball's going. Great run across the defender, a little nick, and he's probably thought when he's nodded it, that's a goal.
Salihamidzic should cause the problem by scoring. Effenberg with the shot, and Schmeichel did well. That might just have been sneaking in. I think it was certainly heading for his goalpost.
Yeah, it's a fine shot. Very comfortable. I actually thought it was going.
Until tonight, a variety season of gala performances, more scores than a basketball match. Tonight